Hey, it's me Zarnov and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing pretty good myself. I am caffeinated, I am fed, and I have another coffee in front of me. I am good to go. I am set like a rocket. I just have to ignite the flame. We're gonna get on with the Bloodline quest from the Dawnguard DLC. While exploring the dim holy crypt, I freed a young woman from an ancient sarcophagus. She asked me to guide her home to a castle off the northern coast of Skyrim. Lead Serana to her home. I freed a young woman. If you were listening to the dialogue in the last episode, you would know she is anything but a young woman. In fact, she's been around for a fair while. She has been around since what's the word again? The word.
Before we go in there.
The word I'm looking for. She's been there since the inception of the Empire in Cyrodiil. That's the word I was looking for. My goodness. Brain out the back of head, left, right, and center. So she just said, so before we go in there, what is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Sure thing. By the way, I absolutely love this whole castle and everything to do with the Dawnguard DLC. As I've said before, I absolutely love the Dawnguard DLC. There are some people that dislike it, or think the Dragonborn was better, or whatever. I am not one of them. Dawnguard is probably my favorite quest line ever. And all these lighting glitches happening for some reason around us, it just works, obviously.
Lord Harkon's a great man. Best show him the proper respect.
Can do, my enthralled friend. Open Volkihar Keep.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike.
What a nice family.
Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Thoran Verult. Who are you?
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You're a reclusive cannibal cult.
Not quite. Though I can see how an outsider might arrive at that conclusion. No, we are vampires, among the oldest and most powerful in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Your daughter or the Elder Scroll? Do I get a reward for finding your daughter?
I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
And if I refuse your gift?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
What should we do here? I wonder. Especially being a mage character. Very hard decision. Nope. I will accept your gift and become a vampire.
Be still.
Very, very good, and now we look 10 times cooler. But that is not the reason we became vampires. You will find out the reason very, very soon. However, it looks like this is a shrine to Molag Bal, and let's see what Lord
Awake
Harkon
at
has for
last.
us.
Good.
Good.
The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it.
What happened? How did I get here?
My blood is potent. At first the body is overwhelmed by it. After my bite, you collapsed and fell into a slumber. Now your flesh has acclimated to the new blood that courses through your veins. I assure you, no harm was done. In truth, your strength surprises me. Not all mortals can withstand my embrace.
What is this place?
A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our kind. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me.
You made a pact with Molag Bal?
In an age long forgotten to history, I ruled as a mighty king. My domain was vast, my riches endless, and my power infinite. And yet, as my mortal life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. I pledged myself to Molag Bal, and in his name I sacrificed 1,000 innocents. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself.
I'm ready to learn about my new powers.
With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words, and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue.
And we are looking absolutely sick. I absolutely love this. Use the Vampire Lord power. So we're going to go into powers and Bound Quiver, not quite. Dragon Squid, not quite. Telekinesis Arrows, not quite. Vampire Lord, yes please, that is what we're looking for.
Transform into the Vampire Lord, and I will teach you more.
Yes sirree, use your Vampire Lord power. Let's do it. Very cool. Very, very
In this
cool.
form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue.
Guess I'll do it again. I was just a little bit ahead of you there. There we go.
Good. You are weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts.
Press tab to view the Vampire Lord perk tree, and here we are. You can get some pretty... The Vampire Lord is pretty strong, especially once you start getting a lot of these perks. So Power of the Grave, 50 point bonus to health, magicka, and stamina as the Vampire Lord. Yes. Vampiric Grip can pull a creature to you from a distance. That's alright. Summon Gargoyle, that's a pretty good one. Obviously me, I like conjuring things. This is a pretty good one to have. Corpse Curse, target is paralyzed, not one I use all too often. We also have Unearthly Will, Night Powers and Blood, magic costs 33% less, good perk there. Killing a person with a power attack, bite restores all your health, another decent one. Melee attacks do 20 points of poison damage, it's alright. Night Cloak, in combat you are surrounded by a cloud of bats that feed on enemies within melee range. Really, really good. Obviously, if you've got an enemy that is purely melee, I mean, they're going to be damaging themselves just to try and get close to you, whether or not you're intentionally damaging them or not. Detect all creatures, just like the alteration power, detect all creatures, even dwarven automatons. Mist form, transform into an invulnerable mist while health, magicka, and stamina regenerate. Very good. And, excuse me... Supernatural reflexes, night power. Everything slows down while you move faster. Pretty good. Anything else for us, Lord Harkon?
There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you.
Select your powers from the favorites menu. There we go. So we've got Raise Dead, Revert Form, and Vampire's Sight.
There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions?
What must I know about being a vampire?
As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers.
Very good. And we won't do this because I'm pretty sure he just takes us through the whole thing again. I'm pretty sure at least that we don't really need to do that. So I am ready to carry out this task.
Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
You can use your revert form power to transform back, and here we go. So what we are going to do first of all is we are going to... excuse me, Lord Harkon. Yeah, just 1 second. Okie dokie. What we're going to do is kill the vampire cattle. Because you see that right there, lifeblood absorbed, vampire perk progress increased. And Lydia, I hope you're not upset with us. It is I, Thorin Veralt, I assure you. So what we're going to do here is revert form. Bada bing, bada boom. And we are back to how we were originally. We are back to the original, the OG Thorin Veralt. Now, I'm not going to think she has anything. Yeah, she doesn't. So, yeah, you can, as you use that blood magic that he was talking about, for every person you kill, you get progress towards your next perk point to upgrade your Vampire Lord. Let's quickly go into our powers, and we now have Vampire Lord. We have Vampire's Servant, so reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. Never going to use that. Vampire Sight, improve night vision for 60 seconds. I mean, we might use that every so often, depending on how dark things are looking, especially from your guys' perspective. We also will have new powers here, I believe, as well. Yeah, Vampiric Drain, absorb 2 points of health per second from the target. So, again, not that great. We have way better spells than that right now. Is there anything else off the top of my head from memory that we get? I don't think there is. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, we do get new illusion spells usually. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if you don't already have invisibility, you get that as well. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you do get that. And I think that is it. So yeah, we are a vampire now. And the purpose of us becoming a vampire, I will make very clear to you somewhat soon. Somewhat soon. We just need to do a few things first. But speak to Garen Marathai.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Ah, yes, very good, very good. The snobby attitude. Well, actually, a pretty decent attitude compared to most vampires.
Maneuvering in my time in house dress. I was tired of it then, and I'm tired of it now.
Oakley dokley. Let's talk to you.
I have never understood the Nord fascination with weapons. Magic is so much more versatile, don't you think?
I do actually agree with that statement quite a lot. I do tend to love my mage characters. I have a message from Harkon.
Lord Harkon, remember your place. Now what is our Lord's wish?
He simply said, "It is time."
Well, well. He wants the chalice then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice?
Yeah, no, never heard of it.
It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now. This is an intriguing change.
Yeah, it's very intriguing indeed. And Lord Harkon, I can't remember what level he is, but I have to say I am confident that we are definitely stronger than almost everybody here, being level 55. Unless people level with us, I definitely am confident that we are stronger than everyone.
I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why?
What you up to, Garan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
Really?
Indeed. He's off to Redwater Den.
Well then, best of luck to you.
Bengalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice.
I would say for good reason. I mean, I've just been accepted into this little vampires coven, or whatever you would call it. And I'm already being put on what seems to be a very important task.
This chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it.
So myself.
Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Bloodstone Chalice added, map updated. Take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Spring. Do you have any more dialogue for us?
I saw more than enough political maneuvering in
What
my
is
time
this
in
Blood
House,
Spring?
An ancient font full of power. As much as it looks like blood, sadly, it is not. Can you imagine if it were? We'd never need to hunt again. Still, its liquid is powerful, full of magic. Others have noticed, though they have never fully realized its potential.
Very interesting.
Until next time.
Until next time, my friend. Yeah, I absolutely love this quest line. Absolutely love it. And apparently we're not friends. Apparently we're not friends yet, because this is all counted as stealing, unfortunately, for us. But yes, let's also look at not only our powers, but our new active effects. So, you are peckish, even though we are vampires. It seems we still have to eat, unfortunately. But we will also have a weakness to fire. Your vampiric blood gives you 20% weakness to fire. I still don't think this is going to do too much to us because we have that much resistance to magic. I mean, it's absolutely insane. We've got, as I've pointed out before, 30, 55, 70, and then 90 effectively, but the cap is 85, I believe, the resistance to magic. So the weakness to fire, not really a huge deal, to be honest. But even then, I mean, I can enchant some things because we have our enchanting at 100. I can enchant some things to basically completely negate that, really. But yeah, so let's continue on with this quest. This is such a fun quest. I cannot put into words how much I love doing this quest line. So much so to the fact, actually, your vampiric blood boils in the sunlight. So weakness to sunlight, health, magicka, and stamina do not recover while in sunlight and are reduced by 15 points. That's going to be quite an annoying effect, to be honest. Quite an annoying effect indeed. One thing I wish they added in with the Dawnguard DLC is that if you like were wearing a helmet or a, you know, something covering your head, like I am, like covering all of your skin, that you wouldn't have that weakness to sunlight thing. But it's okay. We will manage. We will deal with it. It will be fine. I believe we have the perk in Restoration anyway, where we can use our magicka to regenerate stamina and health if that does become a problem. But in any case, what I always love doing, as soon as I get off the boat and I am a vampire, I absolutely love doing this. And just getting a really good head start on the perk progress by coming over here and just laying absolute waste to all of these people. Now, are they going to aggro on me? I would definitely think they should, but I guess not. I guess we're going to have to get this party started. So, let's do it. Northwatch Guard. I'm definitely not dead, and I'm definitely going to be... oh no, I just forgot. Hopefully, my magicka will regenerate in my Vampire Lord form, although I think it might not. That could be a bit of a problem. And these guys are definitely a bit stronger than I thought they were. Again, another bit of a... Lydia, please do not die from my blood magic. But yeah, our magicka pool as a Vampire Lord as well, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Because I'm pretty sure it doubles whatever your base values are when you go into Vampire Lord form. Sorry, Lydia, sorry. Hopefully you don't die. I really hope I don't accidentally kill you doing this. No. I have to get you. Wow, you guys are actually pretty strong. You guys are actually very strong. Wowza. Okay, well, usually that's what I like doing. As you can see, I might not have ever actually done that while in Legendary difficulty. Because that was... or maybe it's my level because they're all in glass armor and they're all pretty strong. We might leave that for another time, actually, but it was good to do it at least for a bit of a laugh. Let's get out our Daedric horse and... good, he's already in our right hand. And let's start traveling on our way to... let's get up the map. Where are we going? I'm pretty sure it's in... yeah, it's in the Rift, so it's a fair ways away. So, but we've already been there. I believe we ran past it. At some point in the playthrough, what we're going to do is we're going to remove that map marker and we are going to start making our way to no other place than Solitude to obviously catch the carriage and just shave off about 30 minutes of this trip, hopefully. But yeah, as I've already said plenty of times before, really love the Dawnguard DLC. Very, it introduces some really interesting characters. I have to say, I do like it more than the Dragonborn DLC, and I like the characters introduced in this DLC, again, more than the Dragonborn DLC. I love Serana, I love Lord Harkon, I love the squabbles of the court and all of the... you know, the little interactions that you have. I love how, you know, the talks and the dialogue that you get from... I just find it much more interesting, a bit more mysterious, a bit more, you know, a lot more underhanded things going, which always interests me in story, in stories. Like whenever you're getting the lore of something or the dialogue of something or whatever. Just more of the underhanded interactions, more of the kind of just there's an air to the whole thing of just, you know, I don't know how to explain other than, you know, knife in the back kind of mentality, kind of air to the whole culture is probably the best way to put it there. You know, the whole, you can be talking to them for 1 minute or you can do whatever, but ultimately their best interests are what are at the forefront of their mind, and you are nothing but a thing for them, whether you be used for, oh, come on now, it's just a tree. There we go. Whether it be, you know, you can help them for a while, but as soon as you're no longer of use, it's very similar to like the Daedric Prince, sorry, kind of mentality where, you know, they're obviously their interests are at the forefront of their mind, and they'll use you until your use expires, and they might keep you around because it might be, you know, it might be still better to keep you around instead of killing you, but also there's no hesitation and no qualms with just getting rid of you because you're just like he says in the Equalizer, a bit of lint or bottle cap. They don't feel one way or the other about you. It's just you're no longer of use, so they get rid of you, kind of thing. The Equalizer being a great movie, by the way. Absolutely love that movie. But completely getting sidetracked here. We'll pick up the stone while we're here. I believe this is the Steed Stone. From memory, could be completely wrong, but I'm correct. The Steed Stone. A pretty decent stone, made pretty useless with survival mode because it usually gives you an extra 100 carry weight, and obviously, you know, survival mode can't have any of that guff, can't have any of that business, can't have any of that nonsense. So it actually halves that and turns it into carry weight increased by 50. I'm pretty sure, which is, I mean, that is almost completely useless to use to use your standing stone ability, and waste it on the Steed Stone in survival mode. Almost completely useless. I think the other thing it gives you is 0 carry weight for armor, which is pretty good. But also there is a perk in the, and look at that. This is the Shrine to Meridia. But yeah, that extra thing that it gives you with the stone is made completely useless by a perk that you get in, I'm pretty sure it's both of the armor skill trees, where it makes all worn armor weigh nothing, which is obviously a lot stronger for heavy armor than what it is light armor as well. So if you're going to bother getting that perk, you're probably better off spending that perk in the heavy armor tree instead of the light armor tree, because obviously the light armor tree, I mean, that's usually the whole purpose you go with light armor anyway, is so that it's so that your carry weight isn't affected too badly. But in any case, we're now here at the carriage. You're going to die any second. There we go. And let me just quickly have a quick recap on where it is we are going. Yeah, we are going in the rift, so it will be best to catch a carriage. Yes, indeed, I do. To a Riften.
Like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Yeah, well, that's just, before even becoming a vampire, that's just Thorin Veralt in general. The dude is always hungry. He is never ever satisfied. Believe me, it is the most frustrating thing. Growing up as a young lad, his parents' food bill was astronomical through the roof.
Myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. Almost worth the trip all by itself.
Yeah, I could imagine so. There's quite a stigma attached to Blackbriar Mead. Alrighty, and obviously, as I have mentioned before, becoming which is very...
There was a fight down in the Ratway, but reports are sketchy. Some say it was Thalmor agents, others say Thieves Guild. Some say it was both.
I'll clear that up for you and say that was me and Thalmor agents, and they didn't fare too well. But yes, I believe I mentioned it in a previous episode, and it almost led me to not bothering to become a vampire, because I was like, well, what is the point? But yes, if you are in survival mode, even if you are a vampire, you still are hungry, you still get tired, and it is kind of...
Never forgets a traitor. You'll pay for this.
He's still very mad. You still are tired, you still are hungry. Yes, I would like to see what you have for sale. You're still tired, you're still hungry, you still have to sleep. You still get cold even though you're a vampire. Like, as all these things, it's kind of it's kind of frustrating, and it was leading me, or was making me lean towards the side of, look, there's just no point in becoming a vampire because you still have all those things you have to deal with, and you just get the extra nerf of being weak to fire as well, so what's the point?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanking you. But the way I kind of thought... Okay, I'm gonna go up here. They are doing the thing I was talking about last episode where they just all start talking and it gets in my head and then my brain just starts scrambling. Yeah, but I kind of came to the decision that it still would be worth it for a particular thing that we can do that just makes us astronomically strong. Like, astronomically strong. Insanely strong, to be honest. Let's eat the heaviest stuff first, like always. Yes. Come on now. You are well fed. Good. We're just... What am I even carrying these for? Let's just drop them.
Because if it is you,
Let's just... let's just drop them. Vampire seduction added. We saw up there. Please, nobody talk to me. No, no, no. Please, please, please. Just leave me be. Leave me be. I am hungry. All the time. All the time. It's actually a curse. Now I'm no longer hungry. I'm also very thirsty. Thirsty for a red liquid. It's going to be pretty non-stop. But it's all good. As I said, the eventual benefit, which I will get around to eventually, will kind of... Yeah, in my mind, it will outweigh the negatives. It will outweigh the negatives, and it involves getting a certain perk in a certain skill tree. And you know, I'll just mention it to you now because it is the eventual plan, so we might as well mention it now. So we have a perk point to increase our restoration is at 76, so we can get it right now, but I'm holding off on it just for a little while because we also need to do something else. But effectively, what it is Necromage. So all spells are more effective against the undead. Now, at first glance, you would think, oh, okay, all spells are more effective against the undead. That's, you know, Draugr and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But also, we are now flagged in the game as undead, which means all spells on us are more effective. And I believe the effect increase is of 25%. And that transfers over to everything. So everything like this, where is it? Like this, Magicka regenerates. Oh, I completely forgot to get this perk as well. We might actually grab that now. Let's do that. Everything like this. So Magicka regenerates 50% faster, and then there will be 25% of that 50% increase. Absorb, whereas in the alteration tree, the Otranok perk, where you absorb 30% of spells that hit you, 25% of that 30%, which I believe puts it up to like 42.5%. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Maybe it's not 42.5. Maybe it's just a little bit. But again, you absorb more percentage of spells that hit you. That also goes to enchantments as well. That goes to basically, that also goes to all your own spells. So in Destruction, where we have Destruction spells do a percentage more damage. So shock spells do 50% more damage. That adds 12.5% to our damage of shock spells as well as the fire spells. So it has a huge effect of making you extremely, extremely powerful as a vampire. The only negative, and the reason why I'm holding off on it right now before we get all our ducks in a row, is it also increases our weaknesses. So our weakness to sunlight will be worse, and our weakness to fire will be worse. But again, those are things that, as I get more into enchanting and kind of sort out a set of armor to enchant or a set of clothing to enchant, that we can basically completely negate as well, which is good. So that is the roadmap for this character as of right now. I was going to leave it for a bit, but then I was also kind of like, what's the point? What's the point in leaving it? It's not going to really make a difference. Also, on top of that, the only catch and the reason why I'm not getting the perk right now is because we're going to get a lot of the negatives without any of the bonuses. So if I apply that perk, the Necromage perk right now, we will get the weakness to fire perk and the weakness to... Oh, not the weakness to fire perk, the weakness to fire active effect and the weakness to sunlight effect and all that. Those will increase, but a lot of the perks that we already have, such as Magicka regenerates this much faster, this regenerates that much faster, you absorb 30% of this spells, blah, 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 blah. That actually won't activate because we already have those perks. So what we need to do is also not legendary those skills, but we need to do something else and go into a different quest line, which will give us a certain benefit of being able to get those perk points back and then reassigning them with the Necromage perk in mind, which will then apply the undead benefits. My goodness. I hope I explained that well enough. I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say. Block increased to 20. Very good. We'll take all the levels we can right now.
Hey there.
Also,
if you're looking for a fix, you're at the right place. Just head on down the trap door.
thanking you. Also, we might also, because obviously we're basically pure mages, but we might start dabbling in and turning ourselves into a battle mage. So obviously, majoring in magicka, like a huge major in magicka, if like you look at all our skills, that it's basically 100 everything. So 100 alchemy, 100 illusion, 100 conjuration, 94 destruction, 76 restoration, which we could get to 100 really easily if I wanted to. 100 alteration, 100 enchanting. We are basically pure mage characters at this point. What I want to start dabbling in and trying and increase the all-roundedness is I want to start dabbling in smithing a bit, dabbling in potentially heavy armor. I'm starting to lean. I was going to go light armor, I believe I was talking about for a while, but I'm starting to lean towards heavy armor. Just for the huge armor rating bonus, and then also put the enchantments on top of that, all the rest of it, and then from there start going in two-handed and one-handed. Not to, like, we probably won't assign any perks in there, but we'll just use it for the levels, really. Like, that'll be the main thing, is just use it for the levels. And you know, depending on how our character goes, we'll also start dabbling in things like sneak, potentially pickpocket, but only for this perk right here. Extra pockets, just to give us a bit of extra carry weight and a way to take up any enchantment slots, yada yada yada, things like that. So we're going to start, now that we've got like a very strong base that we can rely on and fall back on if we're ever in trouble, especially for legendary difficulty. That's exactly what you need. You kind of are in trouble if you don't specialize right at the start. But now that we have that really strong base, we can start working on, you know, just rounding out the character a bit more for the benefit of leveling ourselves up, because obviously we can't level a lot of these magic schools anymore, so we're just going to get stuck, if you know what I mean. Like, we're not going to actually progress anymore. I mean, I could legendary some of them, but then we'd be put on the back foot a little bit for a little while. Things like conjuration we could legendary, but yeah, again, we'd be put on the back foot for a bit, and I'm not sure I want to do that to us just yet. But
hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted. Head on in, and behave yourself.
Quite a big threat from a doorman. Excuse me. Just gonna look at what's in here. Yeah, nothing we really want that much.
Keep your hands to yourself.
No. Okay, let's make our way down here, and we're hearing some coughing. What is going on, hey? Wow. This looks like a bit of
Yes.
This looks like a bit of a, I mean, I think the name Redwater Den definitely suits this place very, very well. This is certainly a den if I've ever seen one. Let's get rid of that custom marker because it's kind of annoying me. Go world map. Remove it. Get rid of it. And let's talk to you. You seem like the person to talk to.
Welcome. I don't believe we've seen you here before, have we? You can buy from me, then join any booth you'd like.
Thank
Your
you.
skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
No. I'm, well, I mean, I guess I kind of am scared of sunlight now. It makes me pretty dang weak. How about, well, actually, what is this place?
Wait, you're serious? This is the Redwater Den, purveyors of the best skooma outside of Balmora.
Right. What's so special about your skooma? That's
Wait,
not
you're
what I
serious?
said.
This
Let's
is the
just skip
Redwater
that
Den,
dialogue.
purveyors
Please,
of the
Skyrim,
best
I'm
skooma
clicking this.
outside of Balmora.
Everyone can see I'm clicking this. Please, click that. Choose that dialogue option. What is so special about your skooma? Oh my gosh,
Wait,
come on
you're
now.
serious?
Seriously.
This is the Redwater Den.
What is so
purveyors
special
of the
about your
best-
skooma?
The
There we go.
secret is our mystic Redwater Spring. The magic in the waters opens the mind to experience skooma in a way like never before.
Right. How about a sample?
Since it's your first time, sure. Find a booth and enjoy.
Redwater skooma added. And we can take all this gold. Thanking you. Let's just take that gold. Why not? Empty skooma bottle. Let's see what else there is just up for grabs, because they seem to be pretty... Ooh, we can just pick this lock and go in there, but we won't do that just yet. Can we talk to you?
Need something?
Okay, you are very boring. Talk to Bandit. You're busy? Okay, you're busy just coughing up along? Okay.
Yes.
Just trying to get past you. Gonna knock you. No, you just don't stand in people's way and that won't happen to you. Nobleman.
You there! Bring me another bottle of skooma. Wait, who are you? You look like fun. Pull up a seat, friend.
Believe me, I am not a very fun person, especially if you talk down to me. I tend to kill people that talk down to me. And, ooh, search. Ooh, search addict, okay. Yeah, looks like you abused whatever this is a little bit too much. Anybody in here? No? No? Is this like a makeshift toilet area, maybe? Ooh, let's have a look at you. You look like you are doing the wrong thing. Yeah, Imperial Deserter.
What? Who? You're that one from Helgen. Barely made it out of there myself. I hurt my back and I just need something for the pain.
Yes, I'm sure. Right. Do you have anything else to say?
I ain't in the mood to talk.
Okie dokie. Well, what happens if we have a drink of this red water? Actually, before we do that, I really want to... Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to save right here because I do want to see what happens if I just get in behind there. I'm not sure anything does happen from memory, but we're going to do it anyway. And Lydia is definitely going to let us down. That is definitely what's going to happen here. But we're going to go into illusion. We're going to go muffle and invisibility. I said we're going to go muffle and invisibility. What was wrong with my clicks there? So we're going to go muffle and invisibility to stay hidden. And we're going to pick this lock just because I want the extra experience. Here we go. No. What you're going to do is you're going to find the sweet spot. And we're going to turn it all the way. No. Why am I having trouble with this expert lock? Come on now. Come on. There we go. So, don't want her to get angry at us. So we're going to do this. I'm almost tempted to tell Lydia to go away, to be honest. But let's go in here. What has she got? Redwater Backrooms key. Lydia, please don't stuff this up for us. I beg of you. I really want to see what's back here without you stuffing it up. And you 100% will stuff it up and they will all get angry at us. Search drawer. And there's a hidden door. Okay. So I was already kind of aware of what was back here. I just wanted to see what would happen if we came back here before our appointed time. So Lydia, come back out. Do not get detected, please. You're doing great. Good stuff. Get out from behind that door so I can shut it. Please. Now, wait. My sneak increased, so are they going to be angry at us now? Like, are they just going to know that we automatically opened that door or something? No? Good. Good. Can I get another sample?
Relax a bit. Or did you need another fix?
Can I get another sample?
How about you pay for your habit like everybody else? We're not running a charity here.
Okay. Chill out. Fine. Now, let's finally see what happens if we drink this Redwater skooma back here, hey? So, there is a certain thing that happens if you come here and do it before an appointed time. Did I just not see it? You didn't give me one. You were supposed to... Am I blind? It's usually in food, is it not? Okie dokie, let's just buy one then. There is a certain something that happens if you come here and you do it before you are sent here. So we'll take that. No. We just need the one. There we go. Yeah, there is a certain thing that happens if you come here and...
Suit yourself.
I just bought something off you. If you drink the skooma before you come here. What? Oh my goodness. I just bought another one for no reason. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. Oh well. Oh well, all good. We'll just have 2 then, I guess. So I wonder if there's a certain thing that happens if you come here before you were sent here by the quest and you drink the skooma and you aren't a vampire. I just want to see if that happens when we are a vampire, because I don't think I've ever tried it. Ah, it seems it does happen. Maybe. It does. Cool.
That's the last of them. Corsods can't resist after they get a taste.
Oh.
The water from the spring makes the skooma so much more potent. We'll have all the thralls we'll ever need. Good thing the boss heard that old farmer running his mouth off in the tavern about finding this place.
There you go. I wasn't sure if it would happen because, I mean, we are vampires, so I didn't think it would happen. But yeah, that is what happens if you come here before your appointed time in the quest and drink that skooma. So we got Spell Tome Telekinesis, Novice Conjurer. Let's search you. Staff of Flames. We don't need it, and we don't have the carry weight. What is taking up our carry weight real quick? So we've got all this. We've got the Glass Greatsword, which is definitely a thing. We've got that, which is definitely taking up some space, and we've got that, which is definitely taking up some... Oh, not really, but... do we need that? I don't know. We'll keep it for now. We'll keep it until we get to a point where we are struggling for room, and then we'll drop it, I guess. We also have all this stuff. Yeah, okay. So it's mainly the Glass Greatsword, and... Oh, I still have these? Why do I still have them? Why didn't I get rid of them? Okay. Okay, we're doing pretty good for carry weight. I mean, we're full, but we've got plenty of stuff we can drop if need be. So what we're going to do is, I am going to... Can I pickpocket him, eh? Yeah, alright. We're going to lockpick this, and we are just going to absolutely make a mess of all these vampires that tried to trap or lock up Thorin Veralt thinking they could make me a thrall, which they obviously can't. I'm already a vampire, so they can't make me their thrall. And why am I having so much trouble on this adept lock? Come on now. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is...
What's that?
Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do this and do this, I guess. You cannot cast this spell while casting another. What? But it worked. Oh well. We're going to see how Lydia fares for a bit. And then we're going to get out these 2 guys. Bada bing. Bada boom. And we're gonna, I mean, it's cool to level the Vampire Lord, and that's certainly something we will look at doing. But before then, I kind of want to do some of this, which is what I was already talking about as well. So, we will get that in our right hand, and we'll get this in our, yeah, that one in our left hand. And we will hopefully do some damage to these guys before our Dremora Lords kill them all. Just to get our one-handed up again. Now, the best, just so you guys know as well, for your own... okay, he's going to go invisible and run away. We'll deal with him. So you guys know, for your own playthroughs as well. Oh, see, there we go. Harvest Blood. Because she is a wood elf. Again, that is why I got that quest, because otherwise you might potentially have to go kill a wood elf somewhere that you don't really want to kill. That's a uniquely named character if you were just caring about pumping out that quest. It's exactly why I picked it up, as I've already said before plenty of times. We'll take the Screamer as well. If you are interested in leveling up your one-handed, or the fastest way to level up your one-handed is to get the... Because your one-handed level is based on the base damage, so not any extra damage you incur, or not after you've upgraded through smithing or anything. It is completely based on your base damage, or the base damage of that weapon. And so the best... Oh, God, Lydia, my gosh. And so the best weapon you can use to increase your levels as quick as possible is a Daedric Dagger, because it has the best base damage with the lowest weight, which gives you the best DPS, the best damage per second, which will in turn obviously increase the rate at which you level it. So we'll flip the lever, Kronk, and we will lower that. But before we do, oh, pardon me. Before we do, we'll come back up here, because this is where we would have gone if we didn't take in, yeah, see, if we did not have some of that Redwater skooma, we would have just had to lockpick that door and come through here. But because we didn't lockpick that door, he's still in here. And is he going to be... Yeah, he is. He's going to aggro on us. So we're going to kill him real quick, and he's not going to be able to do much to us, it looks like. So we're just going to, you know, level up our one-handed, as I've said before. Very nice. Very good. Again, Harvest Blood. Exactly why I did the thing. And there's that. I might even try to... Yeah, once you come back through here, these guys are all dead, which is why I tried to make sure I did talk to them before we left. Search Bandit. Yep. And we already killed the dealer behind the counter. She was down there with us. Redwater skin. Why is it steal? These people are trying to kill us. Why is this counter stealing now? Oh well. Let's go back across that bridge. So yeah, we're going to, as I said, we're going to dabble a little bit in one-handed, a little bit in two-handed. We're not going to put any perks into it. It's just going to be to get some levels going, because we could legendary conjuration and things like that, but that would make us really, really weak. Like a bad, like really weak in a bad way. Yeah, it could really harm us. It could really, really hurt us if we get to certain points in the game and we come up against some pretty tough characters. So we probably won't do that. At least not unless I actually plan out a time to do it. Wow, you're gonna kill me quick if I muck around. So we'll get one Dremora Lord out because we don't want her to die too quickly. We just want someone to take that aggro while we level up on the side. Here we go. Very good. There we go. See, this is good. This is very, very good. This is exactly how I want it to be. You probably should have yielded before you were put in a death animation. You probably still would have died, but I mean, I guess your chances might have been better, maybe. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. Working out better than I thought, actually. I thought we were going to be in a bit more of a what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more of a tough spot trying to level our one-handed. But if we can make sure the aggro is on them, we could be in quite a good spot for it. Now, let's keep pressing through. And did I hear someone getting ready to cast something, or is that just some side effects? There's a trap there, so we're going to quick save just in case one of our companions kill us with it. Hopefully they won't, but you can never trust them, to be honest. And we're searching all this stuff for the little bits of gold here and there, even though it's useless. I swear I can hear someone like getting ready to cast flames, but that might just be like a inanimate noise or whatever you would call it. I give up on trying to think of the words that I usually use all the time. For some reason, I just cannot think of them while I'm recording. It is the most infuriating thing, but I just have to let it go. I just have to get used to it. I just have to accept it. Whatever. Let's keep pushing down deeper. And there's a coffin. I wonder who that's for. We'll kill this Death Hound. She might kill us quickly if we're not careful. We'll get out a second one. For a level 2 Death Hound, you're doing a bit of damage. So we're going to run away. We're going to do the coward as normal. And then we're going to heal ourselves. There we go. Heal ourselves. There we go. And heal ourselves. There we go. What I might do, actually, is I'm pretty sure I bought way better... Oh, this is how we can absolutely smash restoration right here while we're down here, actually. Instead of fast healing, yeah, get rid of that. We'll go grand healing. That's probably a bit better. Yeah, we'll go grand healing, and then we'll make that our number 7. Where are you? There we go. 7. Cool. So what we can do, actually, is this. Whoop, I guess not. Oh, you didn't... you look like you're a head shorter. Yeah, there you are. Hello. Can we do this? I'm pretty sure this is a thing you can... Ah, dang. Maybe you have to, like... usually you can... Sometimes you can pick up their head and just, like, carry it with you, and it's just weightless. And it's just like, in front of your screen looking at you. It's very funny. Take that. Leave that. Take that. Leave that. Leave that. And let's go down here. I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, whatever. I mean, we have so much gold, I have to just accept it. I have to just accept it. It's not that big of a deal.
Hey.
As much as it feels like it could be.
Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay. Probably, you know what that is? You know what that is? That's just walking around in blissful ignorance. Blissful ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Just walking around and not a worry in the world because you do not know what's happening around you. Okay, this is not too much of a read, but it will be interesting. So what was it called again? It is Venaris Volpin's Journal. So, I found an interesting book of short stories on the pawn shop's shelves today. I don't know, I don't think the owner will mind if I take it. I really should spend more time around the docks. These Ultima are too thin-blooded for my taste. Anyway, one of the tales in the book is an account of the bloodspring one of the tales in the book is an account of the bloodspring of Lengar's feast, a fabled source of power for vampires. It is a story I've read several renditions of before, but this version suggests that it may be located in Skyrim in a ruin buried by quaking of the earth during the Second Era. Considering that my business here with Inquisitor Amolmer is, shall we say, at an end, it might be a good time to leave Somerset for a worthwhile diversion for the next 20 to 30 years. Perhaps I shall investigate this fabled bloodspring. I was able to obtain passage from Eleanor to Solitude by way of ship. No mean feat with this Nord insurrection going on, I assure you. I ran across one of my own in the local tavern and feared at first that it might cause problems for me, but it turns out that she is well positioned here in the city and has been happy to help if I keep a civil manner. We spoke much on my research into the Bloodspring, and while she made sure to point out she thinks it a soft-headed pursuit, she did say that what she's heard would point to the rift. After months of searching, I finally may have found a lead. While looking for a bit of dinner in the Valmy Inn, I overheard an old hermit by the name of Yorkle talking about strange red water he found bubbling out of the ground. Once I dispose of this soldier, I'll follow to see if I can find the location. I can't believe I didn't realize sooner. Yorkle has been taking buckets of rock and dirt out of his house all week. When I realized that he's digging a basement, I snuck in to check if he had uncovered the Bloodspring. He's hit a cave system that must be where Bloodspring has sunken into over the years. It was hard to see in the dim light, even with my eyes, but I would swear the water I saw pooled on the ground was red. Unfortunately, he woke up while I was exploring the basement, and he dropped his torch on a pelt as I killed him. More setbacks. Unfortunately. The runnels I initially found had passed through too much rock and dirt, but I've befriended some of the locals and we've managed to find the source of the Bloodspring. We've kept a low profile so as not to draw too much attention, and thus far I've managed to keep them only attacking hunters and other dregs. But we'll need to set up a ready food source that won't draw too much attention if we are to remain here. The Bloodspring is not everything I'd hoped it would be. Though it is blood and gives great strength, it provides no sustenance, and the power it grants lasts only for a short while and carries a weakening of the body and mind with it. I've had to lock the door to the chamber and keep the others from becoming completely dependent on it. When I've tested it on mortals, it is worse for them, for it carries only disease and addiction with no benefits at all. Addiction. I may have just found a solution for our food problem. And there you go. Then Redwater Skooma was born. Now let's go over here, because this looks like it's a little side passage that can get us a chest, maybe? Doesn't look like it's the way to go, but I could be wrong.
So why don't you just drink the blood from the spring? I mean, that seems easier than running a skooma.
Any more dialogue? Yes? No? Maybe? Did one of them detect Lydia? Please don't tell me one of them detected Lydia. I reckon one of them detected Lydia. So no more dialogue for us, I guess. No more lore. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you. Oh no.
What was that?
Maybe it was you. I don't know. It was one of you. Okay. Let's go down there and let's bada bing bada boom. And hopefully she doesn't kill us. Let's do that. There we go. So that... Let's keep doing that on her. So that's how you level your restoration really quick, is you just keep casting this and just absolutely smashing them, like hitting them over and over again with the effect. Now hopefully she's not leading us onto the next part of the dungeon and into more vampires, but that's how you do it. Whoa! Sorry, didn't mean to do that to you. I'm just going to search her. Yeah, you got nothing. I'll leave you be. Okay. But yeah, that is how I tend to absolutely power level my restoration. It's usually against Draugr though. I usually go into a Draugr dungeon because there's usually a lot more of them. And sorry Lydia, I think I might have smacked you there. And yeah, I usually go... Okay, you can hit them through the door if you want. I usually go into a Draugr dungeon because usually the Draugr pile up. You know how they all just come piling out of the sarcophaguses and trying to hit you. And this looks like a perfect point for Whirlwind Sprint. And yeah, that's how I kind of do it because there's usually like 5 of them around, so it's pretty handy to do. In any case, Steel Plate Boots of Warning Fire. We will take that in case we don't have the enchantment, but I'm pretty sure we do. But just in case we don't, that is the exact enchantment we would need, so we'll take it just in case. Take all that as well. And I am also reminded of a much earlier episode where we really needed Whirlwind Sprint to get to a certain chest, but we just had to leave it, unfortunately. Let's just open that door. Hey, how about that? Does it work on you guys? It does indeed. So, okay, I guess we'll do this then. Real quick before Lydia kills you. Come on now. We'll get one more off and then we'll keep hitting you. There we go. And we'll just level our one-handed now. Just working on leveling our things. Trying to get our level ups. There we go. One-handed starting to level a little bit slower now, unfortunately. Let's take that. And back up here we go, which is where we came from. I just really want to make sure I don't... Did I miss like a chain or a lever or something? I probably have. Or maybe this is a shortcut back. No, it's not. I don't think it is from memory. Oh well, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Even if we do end up missing it, I'm sure nothing terrible is going to happen. Let's keep pressing on with this dungeon now. Is this a trapdoor? It definitely is. Why did I test it? This is where the whoa. Ooh. Let's do that. Yeah, that looks like a good thing to do. And let's search the High Elf. Harvest Blood. There we go. We're basically done. We are basically done. We're gonna quick save here. There we go. Perfecto. So yeah, that's where you died. And there is a trap there, as you can see, the little thing there, and the little trigger here. So open trap trigger. There's no lockpick. I want the lockpick experience. Let's take that, and go back up these stairs. And hopefully, possibly, probably, most definitely move on to the next part of this little fun dungeon. So Potion of Resist Fire, yeah, why not? I mean, we could definitely, that could be definitely something we do start to use more often now, obviously. We've already been over there. So over here is what's next. Yep. Now, where are you, you little elusive lever or chain or pulley thing? There you are. Okay, so yeah, we do have to go there. There is the way to go. Dang. I can't believe I spent so much time thinking I was missing something. As if that was like a secondary, like little side room to go to. Oh well. So now we are off this way, and it doesn't look like there's another loading screen, which means the we should be looking to finish off whatever this is, like obviously by the quest marker. I'm terrible at explaining this kind of thing, but it looks like we will be finishing it in this dungeon room, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go Conjuration. We'll get out one of these guys, and then we'll get our Ebony Sword back out. There we go. We'll get out one of these guys. There we go. Just as another tank, but I don't want him to, you know, kill everybody all too quickly. I actually want to get some... Ooh, Master Vampire. I really hope you do not turn your aggro onto me. That could be very bad for my teeth. Very, very bad for my health. But yeah, as you can see, the damage that's happening on this guy, we definitely don't want 2 Dramoras out, otherwise we'll get absolutely no leveling happening. And there he goes. You are chilly. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, okay. Hello? And we have no armor, so we have to be careful that even though it seems like they do no damage to us, even though it looks like they do no damage to us with their magic and stuff, they definitely do a lot of damage to us when it comes to weapons, which is exactly what the armor will come in handy for. Because I could use alteration, I could use flesh spells, but I just don't see myself pulling them out too often. I mean, I was, in the interest of leveling alteration, I was pulling them out a bunch, but I just don't see myself doing it forevermore, if you kind of know what I'm saying. I would rather just have the permanent armor rating with strong enchantments. In any case, let's pull this back out, and hopefully that puts the sword back in our hand. It indeed does not. Oh well. Where are you? There you are. Let's do that. And I guess we will kill this Death Hound again. Oh, wow. The damage. And are you kidding me? Oh. Hopefully... I'm pretty sure the quick save was a while back. Yeah, a bit too far for my liking. I'll get yous back to where we were. And we are back. So how I'm going to go about this now, actually, is I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to leave the one out. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch back to having that in my right hand just continuously, because we are obviously a little bit too weak to do anything else. So let's do this. And as we take damage, we can just do grand healing and really heal ourselves, obviously. We just got to make sure we avoid any physical damage, because obviously we have no armor points. We just got a ton of magicka resistance. And one hand increase back to 33. Something's attacking us. Let's do this, grand healing, and continue the fight. There we go. So now we'll be smashing restoration. We'll be smashing our one-handed. We're doing good. We're doing real good. We're taking a bit of cold damage, which is kind of annoying, but it's, oh well, is what it is. There he goes. Search Master for Vampire. Take the jewel. I take all the jewels. And where are you? You're the annoying one that was casting the cold on me. And for some reason, even though I'm a vampire, I'm supposed to be immune to cold, I still get the chilly willies. Survival mode. Yay. Let's key... Yeah, nothing in here. Oh, could we do with some sleep? No, we don't need to sleep. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. Make sure I'm getting everything, or at least most things. I reckon that would snap. I feel like that's something that will snap. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like it would. Okie dokie. Very good. Very, very good. Let's pull the chain. Continue pressing forward. Healing in our left hand. Sword in our right hand. We are leveling up this bad boy as best as we can without legendary skills. I mean, I could legendary conjuration. I don't... Oh! I can't believe I missed that. I could legendary conjuration. I don't think we would, let's quick save right there, actually, because that would have definitely killed us. Could legendary conjuration, and I don't feel like it would affect us too badly. But, yeah, I'll come up to a more definitive decision on that. Oh, jeez, you guys are 100% gonna activate these things and kill me. Alright, let's sprint through here, get around it before Lydia activates it.
Look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, I wonder. Gosh, you are scaring me, Lydia. There are so many traps here. So many ways for you to kill me unintentionally. Okay, we got through it. We're safe. That's so surprising. I was not expecting that at all. We'll do another quick save here because I don't think we'll get that lucky if we have to go to the start of that again. And here we go. As I said, as I mentioned, this looks like it's at least the boss room. Whether or not it's the last part, I don't know. Well, I do know, but this is at least a boss room. At least, is this the I think that might be, or that might be the guy that had the journal that we read earlier. He might be the author of the journal. So we've got a few baddies in here. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna do this. No, don't want the bubbles. Yeah, don't want the bubbles. Please stop with the bubbles. There we go. We'll do that. And there we go. Now, let's start leveling our one-handed again. Here we go. We'll get healing in our offhand again. Wow, there's a lot of enemies in here. Might actually need... Okie dokie. Might actually need the second Dremora. Yeah, here we go. This is the author of the journal we wrote. And how quickly he fell to my Dremora. Yeah, okay, don't need 2 Dremoras, I guess. I mean, I guess maybe we could just go with legendary Conjuration, because if Wondramora is still doing this kind of damage, we could be fine. And I don't think it would take us too long to get our Conjuration back up to 100. Let's flip this bowl, please. Please. Oh, come on. I don't want it to accidentally take the dang bowl. Fine. Fine. Yeah, there we go. Knew it. Take all that and drop this stinky bowl. Gosh, that is annoying. And drop. Go away. Veneris Vulpin's research. So we will read that. Elven Gilded Armor of Eminent Restoration. What's our... Okay, we definitely cannot afford to take much else. Let's have a look inside this chest. Flawed Vilestone. Okay, gold, yes. And lockpick. Oh, lockpicks actually weigh something. That is something I have completely neglected to look at. Alright, survival mode might actually make it so we might invest in some lock picking, potentially, to get the unbreakable perk at the end there. I mean, kind of a waste of perks, though, to be honest. At least, in my mind, it's a little bit of a waste of perks. Oh, I did not want that. I wanted to search him. Again, let's get rid of... There we go. Get rid of that. Let's start offloading some stuff to Lydia, actually. Lydia?
Still here.
I need to trade some things with you.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
You've already got some stuff, but we're going to give you some more stuff. We're going to give you this crossbow. We will give you these bone arrows, because I think they might actually be better than the Daedric arrows. I forgot to check. As I was saying, I think they might be better. I didn't even check if they were. We'll give you these as well. We'll give you all the arrows that weigh anything. Do we have a better two-handed? No, we don't. So what we'll do is we'll give you this one. And we'll give you... Actually, is there an enchanting table in here? There should be. Yeah, there it is. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go see if we can disenchant anything. Might have to take that iron battle axe back. Okay. Take the iron battle axe back and quickly check if we can disenchant it. If not, we'll keep it on Lydia.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Indeed you are. There it is. Quickly check. I shall lead and you shall follow. Indeed. Okay, we do have all those enchantments. Good, good. Check carry weight. Yep. Let's drop some more stuff into you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Indeed you are. Don't sound so thrilled about it, please. Give you those as well. They don't weigh anything. Give you those. We might give you those as well, just because you might need them if you want to use that bolt. We'll give you that. And, oh, the crossbow, sorry, not the bolt. We will give you that, and why not give you 25% less damage from vampire attacks and drain life spells while wearing a complete set of Dawnguard armor. That's pretty good. Give you that, and give you that as well. Cool, cool, cool.
Lead on.
I shall indeed. Searched this chest already. We'll take that, because now we have plenty of carry weight. And let's start searching these guys. I'm pretty sure we've already got like 5 of those keys. Or at least we've got a lot of keys that have Redwater in the name, at the very least. Make sure we've searched everybody. Yeah, it would definitely appear so. Okay, let's go read his journal over here. And just a quick little cut there. Had to quickly go and have a toilet break. In any case, let's read this journal from, what was his name again? Veneris Vulpin's research. Thanks to the more sordid past of some of my underlings, we found a way to add the waters of the blood spring into the process for turning moon sugar to skooma. It is far more potent and highly addictive. We've turned the basement into a den and sent out some of the locals with samples to lure people back, turning the disappointment of the spring into a ready supply of blood. We're calling it Redwater Skooma in case any of the patrons happen to notice water in any of the corners. I found many ruined books in the chambers connected to the spring, and will continue to study them for a way to drink the waters without these side effects. Mortals appear to become infected with all manner of disease, while vampires gain power, but only for a short while. Many of the books I've found are but tattered shreds, ruined by the ages and moisture, but I've pieced together the origin of the spring, if little else. It used to be a spring sacred to Arche in the First Era, headed by the priest Lingir. I'm glossing over much that isn't of interest to my search, but it would seem that the woman he was in love with was bitten and turned into a vampire, and subsequently turned him as well. They went on a rampage through the spring and killed the other priests as they cowered in the pool praying for Arche's protection. And as we tore the spine, last priestess took the viscera into the bloodstone chalice. Waters ran red forevermore. Perhaps this bloodstone chalice is the answer. Weeks of research and still nothing to show for it. It would seem that the bloodstone chalice is most likely the key to harnessing the power of the spring, but it is also clear that at some point it was removed from the ruins. I found an illustration of it which I have endeavored to sketch here, but nothing else regarding where it may have ended up. Well, unfortunately for you, my friend, it was in my back pocket. How you were so close yet so far away. Let's take that, because I love taking those things, as I've already said. And let's have a look on this table for anything else we may need. It doesn't look like we need anything else. And let's continue pressing onward. Onward and inward, onward and deepward. Dang. Pretty sure we picked up the key for this, although I would love to pick it myself. Oh well. Sometimes you just can't always get what you want. Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it, Lydia? Oh, you're so mismatched. Put on the ebony armor. You would look so much cooler. Oh, you did look really cool with that Nordic carved armor and the steel plate helmet, though. I kind of did take that away. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. And what do we have here? Activate a blood spring. Now, actually, no. Okay. I was going to search around, but let's just do this instead first. Activate blood spring. Return to Garan Marathi. And what do we have here?
Too bad, you know. The little accident we had. Completely unexpected.
What?
Too bad. Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
What are you talking about?
Just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Bengalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here either, did you? Bengalmo wants you both dead.
Well, that's just fine. Portyon told me to finish off anyone who got in the way. Never should have come.
Oakley dokley. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to see if these guys are cowards, because I definitely think they are. So let's go Circle of Protection. Are you a coward? Yes or no? Let's see. Boom. You're not a coward. Okay, I'm going to run. Dang. Oh, please tell me there is a save close by. Please, 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 please. I'll get us back to where we were. And here we are. So we've just activated this. We've gone back through it. I kind of rushed through it. I'm going to do a quick save here, and we're not going to bother listening to the dialogue because we've already heard all of it. So we're just going to put a Dremora Lord right there. Right in between the two of them. And then we're going to ba-doom, start that up. And then we're going to run away. We're going to do the coward. We're going to do the coward. We're going to get healing in our right hand again. There we go. And let's kill them. Kill them both. No mercy. No. Wow, they are strong. Should be some good levels for our one hand, so long as... Well, actually, I mean, if this guy turns aggro on us, we should be fine, because he's not going to do much in terms of our magic resistance, but wow, we do not do much to him at all. Okay, now we're going to run away, because that one... Oh, the one... Okay, he's pretty weak with one-handed. What we'll do is get this Dremora Lord out as well. No, not the bubbles. We don't want the bubbles. Okay, still not bubbles. There we go. And we'll do this, because these guys are pretty strong, so we'll just... we'll get a couple other sponges out to help us out. There you go, aggro on him. There we go. Good, good, good. Very good. And we'll let Lydia keep... And see, that right there is why I decided I wanted to, you know, start working on our one-handed and stuff. The second Dremora might have been a mistake. He might be killing these guys a little bit too quickly. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well, we're still getting some good levels. We'll take that. Might have to take a look into the amount of lockpicks we have, to be honest. Because I only just realized, literally just then, that they all actually weigh 0.1 and we have a ton of them. So, might have to look into that, depending on just how many we have. Because we will... I'd say the lockpicks are definitely taking up over 10 carry weight in our inventory right now with the sheer amount we have. Anyway, return to Garan what's his name? Well, I completely forgot. Return to Garan Marathi. There we go. Open Redwater Den. Nope, that's not the button I clicked. There we go. Well, it is. I just clicked the wrong button. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, what is in here? Little reward room for us for all our efforts, maybe. 8 gold, yeah, and 7 gold. Oh, wow, and a lesser soul gem. Wowza. What a good reward that was. Very upsetting that they didn't have to go through the whole dungeon. They just went through that little hidden door there. Why couldn't we do that? A little unfair, I think. A little unfair indeed. In any case, we've killed everyone. And this place is cleared. So, wait, is the doorman up here still alive? He is indeed. But he will be named Vampire's Thrall now. There we go.
Around with dangerous magic like that. You're asking for trouble.
Since we know you are a Vampire's Thrall and you probably belonged to one of them, we're going to kill you. Not because we have to, but because I want the one-handed experience. So we're going to quick save right there. And we're going to... Boom! And now there's Daedric. Oh, good, good. The Daedric Lord died. Otherwise, he would have definitely killed you. Not me. There we go. So we got you. Take that and leave the rest. And now we will go and have a little chat with your friends up here as well. We'll talk to your friends up here. The lookouts. Hey. Yeah, you're innocent, right? You're not a vampire's thrall, of course not. Okay, we're gonna kill you as well. Oh, you're a strong one. Good for one-handed experience, hopefully. Just go aggro on Lydia for me for a sec there. Just aggro on Lydia real quick for me, please. Really quickly, just aggro on Lydia. When you're ready, aggro on Lydia, please.
Are you a priest?
Lydia, please take the aggro. There we go. Alright. Good, good, good. Now we can just level up our one-handed. Here we go, real quick. Don't mind me just cutting up your arm, your right arm on the side. You didn't need your right arm, did you? Nah, good, okay. Sweet. Good news for me. Increased one-handed to 39. Very good, very, very good. And wow, you are a tough cookie. Yeah, you can't, but you did pretty good, I gotta say. Wow. Cold-blooded as heck. Pure mages and acting like we are absolute beasts with the one-handed here. Hey, Thoran, you didn't help out your friend. You're a terrible guy. Why are you running? Why would you be running? Vampire Thrall, let's kill him. Lydia, Lydia, I need you to take the aggro. Oh, he doesn't seem that strong, but I need you to take the aggro still. No, 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 no. None of that nonsense with the power attacks with the one hand. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. We continue doing the little side strikes. Wow, that one-handed's going up pretty quick, actually. It felt like it was going pretty slow there for a bit, but it's actually going real quick. I'm pretty sure I'm almost certain we have a Daedric dagger somewhere as well. Might have to see if I can go in and pick that up, depending on where I've... Oh, jeepers. That is a troll. Let's get him. This troll could be pretty good for our one-handed, actually. No, no, no running away for you. There we go. And we'll search you. And how are you faring against that troll, Lydia? You doing alright? Let's get some more one-handed. Why not? Why not? It was completely unexpected. Hopefully he doesn't regen too quickly. He's definitely going to regen very quickly there. Probably too quickly for us. We could be stuck here a fair while. Not a bad thing though. I mean, pretty good for the one-handed, obviously. Not bad for the, not bad for my mouse clicker, though. Very, very bad for its health. Very, very bad for its longevity. So I'm going to slow that right down. One-handed to 42. Okay, we're doing decent damage. We're at least putting in a bit of work, and he's not regenning super quick. Lydia's doing okay in the health department, it looks like. At least I hope she is. I really hope she doesn't go down. But I mean, at any point in time, again, this is what I'm talking about in terms of the safety net. We can just pull out Conjuration, get out 2 Dremora Lords, and they will kill this dude in like 4 hits. Literally 4 hits. They are just so insanely good to have. They're like the ultimate safety net for any mage. Insanely strong as well. Conjuration is by far my favorite school of magic, to be honest. Probably like the... I don't know, it's hard to say. Definitely my favorite, but also not as like interesting and intricate as other schools of magic can get. I mean, for obvious reasons, like Illusion, you got Muffle, you got Frenzy, Fear Spells, all that kind of stuff. It can get pretty intricate. Destruction's pretty simple as well, similar to Conjuration. But I'd say illusion and alteration are definitely the ones that get a bit more intricate in terms of what you can and can't do. And the magic skills. We're actually doing a fair bit of damage to this troll. It's pretty good, but his rest, it seems like his regenerating health is going up a little bit as well. But he's almost done, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. There we go. Thank you for the one-handed experience, my friend. Well, I think that is going to have to do it for today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave any comments below, any recommendations, or just stop by to say g'day, because I promise I'll respond to every single one. I absolutely love the interactions, and I absolutely love this little community that I am trying to grow. But in any case, regardless of whether or not you do any of the things I have suggested, please have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.